decent voice.
Pretend you're Ted, somebody.
I can't do Ted. Closing time. Curtains drawn. How are you this morning? Okay, Doc. Well, Mr. Lancaster, we have the results from your biopsy. Harry. You don't mind if I call you Harry, do you? No, Doc. Well, the results are not particularly encouraging. They indicate signs of malignancy. What we intend to do is take you to theatre and perform an operation as soon as possible. Remove the tumour from the pancreas and hopefully the surrounding tissue will be benign. How do you feel about the prospect of an operation? Well, I must admit I am a coward, but the way I see it, my position can't get much worse. I cannot stop vomiting. The pain in my chest is crucifying me. I was crying in agony most of last night. Go ahead with the operation. Okay, Harry, we will take you down to theatre tomorrow morning. The doctor and his entourage of nurses walked towards the end of the ward. They talked for several minutes, then disappeared. Harry stared at the white walls. He was only 35. Harry knew he was finished. The doctor was too nice. Doctors are usually brusque, offhand. The next afternoon, Harry woke up in a room on his own. No decaying, talkative patients next to him. He thought, if nothing else, I will get some peace and quiet. Harry felt very sick. He leaned slightly to the left and vomited. Wiped his mouth with the bed sheet, then passed out. A few hours later, the doctor came into the room. How do you feel, Harry? Dreadful, Doc. Well, I have informed the nurse to place an intravenous drip into your arm, diamorphine. This should curtail the pain. Just press this button at the side of the bed if you wish to increase the dosage. What about the constant nausea? That's probably due to the anaesthesia. More importantly, I have come to inform you of the results of the operation. The tumour was removed from the pancreas successfully. Unfortunately, the cancer spread into the large intestines, into the liver. Any further operations would be a waste of time. Radiotherapy, chemotherapy would only give you a few extra weeks to live. Yes, Doc, I understand. Do you want us to inform any relatives or friends that you are in hospital and haven't got long to go? I haven't spoken to my parents in 10 years. They wouldn't be interested. My friends are always in the pub. They don't give a damn about anything apart from their next drink. Okay, Harry, I'm sorry about the results. I might see you later. Don't worry, Doc. You didn't invent the cruelty of life. The doctor seemed happy with Harry's reply. The door closed. The doctor seemed happy with Harry's reply. He closed the door, walked majestically down the corridor. He had a more optimistic diagnosis for the next patient. Harry looked at the ceiling, stared at the white walls. He began to sob. He had been an heavy drinker for the last 15 years. He really needed a drink now. He couldn't comprehend that soon he would no longer exist. Death was something to laugh about, an abstract idea, something that happened to other people. Harry wasn't laughing now. Harry reached forward to push some pills behind his back. It was then he noticed the plastic device the doctor had told him about for pain relief. He pressed the button. Within a few minutes he began to feel better. Euphoria coursed through his veins. Harry continued pressing the plastic button. After a while, his head began to spin. His vision became blurred. He slipped into unconsciousness. It was closing time for Harry Lancaster.